Hey everyone, welcome back to Go Kick Me, your favorite crowdfunding news and reviews channel on YouTube. So today we have a Kickstarter project called O2F, the world's first oxygen filter jumper. A discrete oxygen filter built into a practical jumper. No more worrying about what people think when you're protecting your health. Okay, so where to start? So basically this is like a face mask built into the collar of a jumper, aka kind of a sweatshirt, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, pullover. Let's just first talk about how this thing is going. So this thing has been online for, I guess, about 2 weeks, and it's got about slightly less than 2 weeks to go. And it's only gotten $1,700 out of a $12,000 goal from 17 people. So this one looks very unlikely, and I don't think it's gotten any in the last week or so, because I checked this a couple days ago and it hasn't moved. So what's up with this? Why isn't it doing better? Let's just take a quick look. So first of all, O2F sounds like D2F, but anyway, names aside, actually I don't think it's really an oxygen filter. It's an air filter. It uses like carbon filter pads inside of this collar thing, but it's not really specifically filtering oxygen, or filtering everything except oxygen. It's just basically, I think, taking out particles for cleaner air. So before we even play the video, let's just go through some of this details here. So it's basically like an oversized collar with a face mask built into the turtleneck part or whatever. Flexible neck collar, blah blah blah, extends hide your mask, removable filters, I don't know what that, something, ability to add your own protective mask, 2 colors, black and space gray. Okay, so just like the Macintosh, it's space gray. So yeah, they have early bird, super early bird, I guess is done, $79, that's a little bit much. Early bird $89, and then standard pledge $99. And then these are in Australian dollars, I believe, right? So yeah, $79 for the super early bird. No, I guess super early bird. So 79, 99 AUD and 79 USD. So a little bit unclear. But yeah, here's what it looks like, and let me just now play the video. I'll play clips of the video. So first of all, notice they put Chinese in here because they know people in China care most about air pollution.
It isn't necessarily getting any healthier.
Okay, your standard clip art, stock photo stuff about air pollution. And so here's the actual product.
And extremely light, so we can make it as comfortable to wear as possible. Whether you're in the snow, in the air, in the sand, out.
So here's our little founder.
Here I am in stunning New Zealand, where the air is fresher than anywhere else on the planet.
Okay, so basically, if you don't live in New Zealand, now you can have New Zealand inside of your sweater. But yeah, basically, I don't necessarily have a problem with the concept. Obviously, face mask. I actually, to put this in context, I have worked up in Beijing. Even here in Hong Kong, the air's not that great. But especially when I was working up in Beijing, I used to bike to work every day. And there, especially in the winter, you need a good face mask, unless you want to die of lung cancer or whatever. So I actually got a carbon filter mask, so I have some experience with them. And so let's just quickly look at what I don't like about this thing.
About the design, so we can make sure that we're creating you something that you'll truly love and wear on a daily basis.
The fact that
my first Kickstarter campaign where I've had
it's built into your sweater is the issue. So I think later on in here the guy actually puts it on and you can see him moving around in it, and to me that breaks the whole thing. Or is it earlier, or maybe earlier in here? Where's the guy show up?
O2F jumper, designed for you.
So either way, whether it's him. Yeah, here he is. So just look at like the crick in his neck that he has to maintain to keep this thing up on his face. This to me is like the deal breaker right here.
Here I am in stunning New Zealand, where the
So it works, I guess, if you're on an airplane and you're sitting down like that the whole time.
here I am.
But clearly,
in stunning New
it's not until he lifts it off that he extends his neck. So this is good, like if you're sitting down, I guess. But if I was skiing or whatever, I could just imagine this thing just getting yanked down or always pulling on my nose. And the question is, why does it need to be built into your sweater? Because that means if you want your clean air, you've got to wear this freaking jumper. You don't have any other choice, or you got to cut the collar off and stick it, on something else. So why not make a muffler? Why not make just a face mask? Why does it have to be sewn into one piece of clothing? So every time I fly, I've got to wear this same freaking sweater. What if it's not that? What if it's too warm, right? Then you're stuck sweating your ass off in a sweater, but you want the clean air. So, yeah, to me, that's kind of like, well, that's not very convenient. And so also, as I mentioned, working up in China, I actually have some experience, and you can get these cool masks, which look like, like we used to wear something similar to this in the winter when skiing too. This one just happens to have exhaust valve and carbon filter paper inside. So actually, as far as the filter goes, I think this is just as good, if not better, because it's actually flush against your face, so it's not leaking in and out of the bottom or whatever. And these things only cost like, whatever, 30 pounds, which is something like 40, 50 bucks nowadays. So could you get a separate, so for the, where is it, 79 US dollar, I guess, yeah, so they only sold 15 of these. I don't know when the deadline is, if there is one. So basically, for 80 US, you could get a $40, for the same amount of money, you could get a $40 mask and a $20 sweatshirt, or a $15 sweatshirt, get something on sale. You could get 2 or 3 sweatshirts and still not pay 80 bucks. So, and this is I would say this is the highest, fanciest air filter on the market, or one of the best ones. There are cheaper ones available on Amazon that you can get for $20 or $30 with extra filters. So yeah, why would I want to have only one sweatshirt and one with a mask and only be stuck with that forever, when I could get mix and match and do it much cheaper? Anyway, so that, and apparently one last thing. Apparently this guy's not answering comments. So not only is the kind of concept kind of fishy, but the execution is apparently lacking. So this one dude has left several comments and asked questions and didn't get an answer so that's what, 2 weeks ago already? More than 2 weeks ago? It said no answer, I'm out. So, that's the difference between 1,700 and 17,000 is customer service. Answering questions, especially when there's a lot of information lacking in the presentation, that'll do it to you. One last thing also, aside from the sort of limitations, the design also looks a little fishy. So here you see the collar thing looks like it goes all the way out to his shoulders, and in some of the pictures it does so too. Like this is like a giant one. Then when you look at the video clip here at the end, this one's totally looks like a different version.
And we're
I don't know, maybe it's the men's versus women's, but this one appears to be a much narrower collar. So I don't even know how that works. But the funny thing is this whole design and stuff, it totally reminded me of this outfit from Star Trek. Somehow with the giant collar and whatnot. Star Trek II, Wrath of Khan. That's the engineering spacesuit thingamajiggy. Anyway, so that's it for today. I'm going to leave you with this image. And so please give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, if you found it useful. If you are from O2F and you would like to rebut or correct anything that I said that was wrong, please let us know. Leave a comment or send me a message. Do check us out on Facebook and Twitter at GoKickMe, and see you guys next time. Bye.